Notice there is that this jacket has a yoke, and that yoke kind of lines up with that dropped shoulder. So we've got this seam coming across here, drop shoulder. We'll have the same thing over here on this sleeve, and then we'll continue with that sleeve. Again, we have a loose fitting jacket. This guy is kind of pressed up against the sleeve here, so that's going to kind of, we won't see how full that is. Here, though, we're going to have a generous, look here, and see how there's this kind of hook line showing a generous bend wrinkle. We're going to do the same thing here. I'll go ahead and take that line of the jacket out and bring my sleeve forward. And then around, so downward curve, and we'll go ahead and put in, again, that big shearling cuff that we're going to see. And that's when you'll notice that the sleeve of the jacket is pretty wide. So, because we're not really even going to see much of the jacket, we're just seeing kind of what's being pushed up against the guy that he's standing next to. And that will turn into shearling, and we'll have maybe too exaggerated, but just this compression wrinkle here, and that's about it for the sleeve anyways. So far we have the yoke extending into the drop shoulder. We have the shearling cuffs and the shearling collar. And then down along, parallel to the front, is a seam on these jackets. So we're going to go ahead and draw in a seam parallel to the front of the jacket. And probably maybe 5 inches from center front. And then that's where there'll be some double needle, and then that's where the pocket, we'll see this pocket come from there, and it is it'll have a top stitch. And it's kind of low. It's kind of low on this jacket, but that's where his hands were, so that's where I wanted to put his hands. I wanted to put his hands in the pocket. So I've got so extending then from that's where we're going to see here. I'm going to bring this pocket up just a little bit here. So we're going to see, yeah, you don't really have a reference on this, but so anyways, the pocket will be drawn as 2 double lines, or as 2 angled lines, I should say. Okay, and then the only other thing we'll have on here for now is the buttons. So the buttons will be on which side on a men's jacket? So women are always right, men are left over. So if it's going to be left over, that means the button holes will be on the left side, buttons on the right. So let's figure out, so that would be over, so the buttonholes will be on this side. His left. And the buttons on this side. Yeah. We did it. We modified.
Are you going to add some fur in the bottom also? Or just...
Do you guys want fur at the bottom?
Like
the shearling? I think it's usually, yeah, I guess you could do it either way. Sometimes it's just a collar and cuff, and sometimes you see it around the bottom too. I'll let you guys decide that on your homework. I'll not put shearling on the bottom, but you guys, if you want shearling on the bottom, you can do that when you do your homework. But that, of course, is after next week. Okay, let's put his pants on. Shall we give him some pants?
No.
Yeah. All right, so Let's give him a belt. You can put whatever kind of buckle on there you want, whatever kind of belt buckle. All right, and then we can see on his little skivvies here that there's a center front torso angle, or center front rise seam in this case. The line's going to relax at the bottom of his end of torso, crotch. Pull the line. I'm keeping these pants pretty skinny, so down towards the knee, relax the line. Although I did notice the menswear lines, the big baggy jeans are back from the 80s. Or 90s, I guess it would be. Yeah, 90s. By 80s and 90s. I'm not excited about that. I like those fitted ones. I like the skinny ones.
Wear them too short.
And then relax the line at the knee on the inside. Compression wrinkle. You can just look at your reference. So we don't see much now. Let me take this one off from here. I can't really put it there where you can see it. Yeah, it's kind of off of the paper. Okay, well, anyways, I'm just keeping it pretty close to the body. You can look at your Xerox reference. And I'm just going to put the same shoes on them. You can modify the shoes, of course, if you want to. But I have a shoe there on the croquis, compression wrinkle at the bottom. And I'm just going to put his shoes have a big buckle, sort of a belt. And the fly front will be on the left, his left side. Let me think, this is his right, this is his left there. Yeah, there we go. See, we can double needle and all that when we do our color. But for right now, we'll just kind of get the shape in there. All right, and that's that for him. He's done. So just kind of a skinny pant. So you guys got a preference on, so if this is going to be a brown leather jacket with denim, what do you want this pant to be with this suede? We're going to do this color suede with shearling. Just like wool pant, like a window pane check or something, or what haven't we done? Corduroy. It's hard, but let's do corduroy. All right, we'll do corduroy. All right, I'll make a note for next week so I won't forget. So corduroy, pant, and this is going to be suede, and this is going to be the brown leather. Let me know when you've got that, and we will go on to our walking man. And he's going to be all in black leather.